and welcome to the training course for Surface Hub. My name is Joe, and I'll be your host for this session, which explores more apps and how to get the most out of Office 365 on Surface Hub. Ink and touch are at the core of Surface Hub, and there are great apps that take advantage of the large screen experience for modern collaboration. The universal Windows platform apps we'll explore in this session include Microsoft Maps, used for logistics, site and route planning on 2D and 3D maps, Microsoft Photos for editing pictures and viewing videos, and Power BI for engaging data analytics. There are more universal Windows platform apps available in the Microsoft Store for Surface Hub. We'll also look at how Office 365 gives you access to your calendar, documents, and unlocks true document co-authoring throughout your organization. With Microsoft Maps on Surface Hub, you have access to a powerful tool for logistics and planning. There are many different user roles across industries that use Maps for things like developing a security plan for events or sending directions to clients. It can be a helpful collaboration tool on the large Surface Hub screen to use ink to draw right on the map view. To launch Maps, open the Start menu and select All Apps on the left. When you open Maps, you can choose whether to use your current location or not. If you say yes, Maps will zoom in on your location on the map, or close to it. As you can see, we are here in Phoenix, Arizona. You can use familiar touch gestures to move, zoom, and rotate the map. In this session, we'll imagine that we work for the airport here in Phoenix, and we need to plan security and take into account recent terminal construction. It's a complex process, but with Maps, we can get a bird's eye view of the entire airport and use ink to add notes. Let's take a look at the map in aerial view to get a better idea of the site. Here we can rotate and zoom in pretty close. If you use two fingers and move up and down, you can tilt the angle of the view to see the buildings in better detail. Take the pen and select the pen tool to change the ink color. Now you can draw right on the map to mark where the construction is taking place and where we should station extra security around the area.
Now, should we block off this area here?
I think we have to. When's the scheduled completion date?
You know, I'm not sure. I believe there's still 4 weeks left in construction though. Let me check the calendar here. Yeah, we've still got 4 weeks. I'm gonna leave a notation on this map.
We also need to measure how far it is for the patrols. Switch to the measurement tool to get an estimate of the distance around the terminal.
Now, will this measure the distance on here, even if it's not a straight line?
Yes, it will measure the distance of any ink you draw on the map.
Okay, let's get these directions to send to the contractor.
Maps will calculate directions for you as well. After you select the direction tool, draw a line from point A to point B and let Maps do the rest.
Now, their office is over here.
Great, can we send this to them from the Surface Hub?
Sure, let's send the map with the directions as an email. Use the share button to create an email and send it to the contractors. We can also check live traffic, which may come in handy when planning new construction around the airport. In the View menu, turn on Traffic to see the current traffic conditions.
Oh, okay.
Let's take a look at New York City in 3D. In the search box, I'll type in New York. If we zoom all the way in, we can look at Street View.
Okay.
If we're looking for retail space, this is a good way to go scout a location without having to get on an airplane and go look at it in person.
Right, okay.
Let's take some screenshots and save them to the whiteboard so the executives can take a look. Use the clip tool to take a screenshot and copy it over to the whiteboard, where we can save several different views of the street that we're interested in. At the end of the session, any ink or notes you've added to the map will be erased. So you'll need to save everything by either taking screenshots to the whiteboard or sending an email from the Maps app. Microsoft Photos is an app that comes preloaded on Surface Hub for viewing pictures and videos. You can open photos and image files from OneDrive, a USB flash drive, or saved screenshots from the current session. The ink tools are built right into the app as well, so you can annotate on images in the app. You can also turn images into a video project and add special effects. To bring up the ink tools, select Edit and Create, and then Draw. You can change the pen type and color on the toolbar. Any ink you add to the picture can be played back as a video, which is helpful for creating demonstrations and training content. You can add filters and effects and change the light and color balance, as well as give pictures a personal touch. If you're working on new marketing or training content, the Photos app allows you to ink and text right on your images. Microsoft Power BI is great for visualizing data in ways that make it easier to consume information and gather deeper insights and trends. Power BI is one of the tiles on the Start menu Home tab. When you open Power BI, you can log in with your credentials to view dashboards and reports. There are several good examples here of the type of data you might use Power BI to analyze. If you work in finance, there are dashboards for budgets. And if you work in HR, there are dashboards for employee information. Surface Hub is designed for group use, but with Office 365, you can sign in and use Surface Hub to access, save, share, and co-author files and whiteboards with colleagues and team members across your organization. By signing into Office 365, you have access to all of your OneDrive files. The Office apps like PowerPoint and Word will also have your recent files. Any new files that you create will be saved to OneDrive. Let's take a look at the process of signing in from the welcome screen. Select Sign In to see your meetings and files. If you see your name in the list, you can select it. Otherwise, select Work or School Account and press Continue. Enter your login credentials to finish signing in. After you've signed in, open the Start menu to see your meetings and files, which means that any meetings you've been invited to can be joined from the Surface Hub. Office 365 is integrated into most of the built-in apps on Surface Hub, but if you need access to email, SharePoint Online, and Microsoft Teams, you can use Edge to access those apps as well. After signing in on the Surface Hub, open the Start menu and launch Microsoft Edge. Then navigate to the site portal.office.com and your main homepage for Office 365 will be displayed. Here you can access your online apps in the browser. OneDrive is online cloud storage for all of your files. Files and folders you save to OneDrive can be shared with anyone via email. OneDrive can be accessed via a tile on the Start menu. The app allows you to browse your files and files others have shared with you. One important feature of the Office apps on Surface Hub is the ability to access and edit files directly from OneDrive without downloading them locally first. These apps also have an autosave feature that saves any changes you make to your files. Since the Office apps like PowerPoint and Word will save any changes, it means you might want to create copies of documents so that you have the originals as backup or as a way to track the life cycle of the document. To create a copy of a document that you have open, select the File tab in the ribbon. Then select Save and save a copy of the document with a new name. From that point forward, any changes you make are saved to the new document, and the original is kept as it was. To download a file, select it, and then choose Download in the menu. You can rename the file after downloading it if you need to. Now that we know how easy it is to sign into Office 365, access our saved files, and share files with colleagues, we're ready to explore the collaboration possibilities of co-authoring in PowerPoint, Word, and Excel documents on Surface Hub. This is where Surface Hub really shines as a powerful collaboration tool, since anyone, anywhere in the world can work on the same file in real time. And since the document is stored in OneDrive, all changes are synced to the same document. This is one of the core principles of Microsoft Teams as well. So if you're already familiar with co-authoring in Teams, then Surface Hub will fit easily into your workflow. We're signed into Office 365. Let's go ahead and open Microsoft Word and access one of our recent documents. With the document open, we can share it with our team member here. Press the Share button in the top right corner and enter the name of your team member. Once they are invited, they can open the same document and start making changes from their device.
And how does he know that I'm editing the document?
If you open the Share panel, you can see who is currently editing the file. As you both make changes, the document is synced and saved to OneDrive. The document only exists in the OneDrive of the person who created it. Sharing gives permission for someone else to access that file.
And what if I close the document? Will it close for them as well?
Nope. They can keep working, and you can come back to it later. That's fluid team collaboration with Surface Hub. In this session, we saw how Surface Hub apps add many tools to collaboration workflows across industries and user roles. With the power of Office 365, teams can work anywhere and complete tasks faster than ever before. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in Chapter 7, Connecting Devices.